Well, good morning. I wanted to give you just a quick leadership lifter today, a little early because we've got a couple of really cool announcements Vicky's going to be sharing in her email that goes out tomorrow. So today's Wednesday. Just wanted to give you a couple updates about this weekend. First of all, Sunday at 5 p.m., we're going to be having our leadership meeting for all of our Bible Fellowship leadership. We want everyone to come and be a part of that. We'll be in the fellowship hall. We'll have some time of fellowship together. Then we'll break out into our team meetings. So please make sure all of your leaders are there, including your teachers, outreach leaders, administrators, everybody. Secondly, I wanted to tell you about a resource that's really going to be helpful for you. It's the Lifeway Explore the Bible podcast. I've got a copy of it right here on my tablet. I think you can kind of see that right there. Okay, so basically this is just a resource where you can listen to two other commentators as they kind of break down the lesson. And this week, as we look towards February the 20th, you'll see session 12 right there, Daniel 7, 1 through 14. Gives you some ideas, gives you some possible thoughts, creative ways of teaching, especially with this dream that Daniel is having. So please take a listen to that. You can just go right onto Google and type in Explore the Bible Podcast. I'll also put that on our email. Or you can go to your podcast on your phone and you can look for that as well. Make sure you notate adults because there's one for children and one for youth. Also, finally, I wanted to give you a quick teacher's tip from Dr. Hendricks, Teaching to Change Lives. I would encourage you to get this book if you already haven't. I hit this every week. This week is Chapter 3, The Law of Activity. And the premise behind the Law of Activity is maximum involvement in your lesson leads to maximum learning. One time I took Will on a Faith for Fathers trip called Men of Steel. First time we had been, Will was about 8 or 9 years old, and one of our activities was Dad and son got to build a fire together, but Dad couldn't touch the fire. The elements that go into the fire, nothing. All I could do was tell Will how to do it. So I walked Will through how to put everything together for the fire. And then when we finally got ready to light the fire, I said, Will, now light the match. And he turned the match upside down like this, and it started burning his hand. And as I started to say, Will, you can't do that, he said this to me, Dad, you've never taught me how to light a match. Once I showed him how to do that, he loves building fires now. In fact, every fire pit that we have at our house, Will generally does the best job of building those things. Same thing as you're teaching. Show people, get people involved in your lesson. This chapter gives you several different ideas on how you can do that. But I just want to encourage you, get people involved. Explanation, illustration, application. Application is where they take it away and they do the word that they've heard. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you Sunday.